Hello everybody, it's Eric Freeze and it's really hot outside. So today we're going to be doing air conditioner startups. We're going to start up all of these air conditioners. Today we're going to first do my childhood GE. Let's do low fan. Still runs. It's actually pretty badly covered with dust, and we had a few rainstorms and this thing was on the lower shelf. Fire up the compressor. Go with the compressor action on the GE. This is an R22 unit, surprisingly. It's from 2004. Before I actually decided to use this thing is going to need a full bath. Who knows if I'll even install it. This unit's kind of a piece of junk. Vibrates pretty bad, too. Starting to feel somewhat cool. This being a junky modern unit, it's going to take a while to build head pressure. I do hear freon flow. I'm gonna go get my temp gun. Not temp gun. I'm gonna go get my temp meter, and I'll be back shortly. We're stabilizing at about 75. Yeah, it's a modern unit. It's not gonna feel good, and it's about 90 degrees outside today. So the air coming out of this isn't exactly its best performance, and it's also a modern unit, so it's not gonna blow that cold anyway. Something I always thought was interesting is the plug on this. It is original, actually, and it looks like a plug that would be on a vintage unit. Actually, we're dropping now, so that's actually kind of nice. It's kind of all over the place. I need to get a new side panel for it. I broke it. That's cheap, chintzy plastic on there. That's the culprit, not the actual unit. The unit still runs. It's extremely dirty because I decided to keep it on the lowest shelf. It was actually a bit cleaner than this when I got it. I did a full clean on this unit, and now it's dirty again. Oof. Now we're at 70. It's probably going to drop a bit more. We'll see if we can get a bit colder out of it. I need to go put some tools away, and we'll see how cold this thing will be in about 5 minutes. For a modern unit, it's actually doing really good. We're actually at 64 and dropping, and it's about 5 minutes later. I'm actually surprised that it's working this well. It's 90 degrees out here, high humidity, and this absolutely feels good for a modern unit. I'm actually quite surprised. The thing has really bad bearings. Anyway, you probably came here to see my vintage unit, so it's only 3 minutes and 29 seconds wasted by China Pride. So, let's turn this off. Bearings on it, they still seem to spin pretty well. Next unit, I guess. I'm not gonna wait for spin down. Now we're gonna do the room air rebranded fetters. We'll see if it actually kicks off. Too warm to kick off. Let's do low cool then. For a Rhetorics, it actually sounds pretty good. Shelf, these plastic shelves don't take the vintage units really easily. I'm probably all the way over the weight limit. What we're currently blowing out is about 84 degrees Fahrenheit. It's about roughly what the outdoor temperature is, maybe a bit higher. I don't know if it's 80 or 90. When it gets about around 85 with high humidity, I honestly don't know anymore. Something I would like about this unit is all you hear is like the quiet sound of the fan, and then most of the noise that you hear is refrigerant sound. I love that. If this thing had a reciprocating compressor in it, that would be a lot better. Focus. I'm not really sure yet if this will be the bedroom unit or not. It's either this one or the Crossley, which is above it. I've not decided yet. Or maybe another unit I'm going to be hopefully getting within the next week to a month. Still doing 81 and dropping. Yeah. This thing actually does take a while to build head pressure. Sorry for the voice crack. We'll do stall out the fan, get a compressor sound. We can do a quick Arctic blast. There we go. We'll do low cool. So we get for an Arctic blast. Got 76. We'll let this run for a bit longer as well. We'll see if this one can actually beat the modern unit. I'm not sure if it will or if it won't. Hopefully it will, because that modern unit actually really impressed me there. We're playing currently with about 74. It's actually slowly dropping its way down to 73, but yeah. I'm actually kind of ashamed of this unit. The modern unit did better. I didn't really let that much time to let it actually work its magic. I'm kind of impatient now, and I have other things I want to do tonight besides sitting around the air conditioners and filming them. But it is summer. I should actually enjoy myself and not put much stress on myself. But this thing does run, and it does run, in fact, really well. For Rotorex, at least. I'm not even fully sure if it's a Rotorex, but I'm still taking a guess if it is a Rotorex. 72. It's dropping. Let's let it take its time a bit longer. This feels really good. We're at 65. It's still actually dropping. But anyway, we'll turn it off. High cool. Anyways, it's not the air conditioner, it's someone walking on the steps next to me. Now we'll fire up the Crossley. Actually clicks. There's full cool, and then we'll do low cool over here. Reciprocating. Sounds really, really, really good. These reciprocating compressors are no joke. They actually run really nice. And really quiet too, I might add. Ori feels cold 67. This one's not going to mess around. I think out of all the units I own, this is the best performing one. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of the front grille. I think it looks a bit ugly. I prefer that design more. But this unit's made by Emerson. I'm not sure if anyone remembers that old Emerson 8K I have. I'm going to see if the grille from that fits on here. I'll probably run it with that. I'm not sure if I'll do a case swap, even though the nice aluminum case looks good. But I think I'll keep it original. I'll keep this grille around too. It's not in the best of condition. It has a bit of wears here and there. And I don't want to like make this thing look like an Emerson, because this thing's kind of rare, as at least a Crossley variant. If anyone has an Emerson with a reciprocating compressor like this, like that you're willing to trade me, yeah, heck yeah, hit me up. I'll be willing to do that trade. You just have to live near me. I can't pick up. You have to deliver. At 64. I mean 64. I beg my pardon. And look at the little point. Yeah, 64 seems pretty good. We'll do medium. Buttons are a bit sticky. See, it does shake a bit. It's a window shaker. I think it's fans off balance. Yeah, the reciprocating compressor may be loud, but I really, really like how it sounds. $63. Refrigerant sound on this one's quite quiet. I'll see if the extension cord reaches over to the Emerson. Here's the Emerson. Let's turn this one on. Probably be helpful. The compressor turned on. Compressor on this one's pretty quiet. These pancake compressors typically are that way. This grill here's for a coolerator I'm getting hopefully soon. It's I think a 6,000 BTU. So I decided to save this grill. This is also that 10,000 BTU coolerator. So we'll see if that fits on the 6K. It looks like it may. This unit came from a dumpster. And it still appears to work perfectly fine. This unit takes a while to build head pressure, so I'm just going to wait. It takes a good bit of time for the top coil on this unit to get cold, so I just kind of stuck it at the halfway point. We're reading about 75. I know this unit can get colder. I have a feeling it's low on charge, yet this thing doesn't freeze up. I don't really know too much about this. I don't really know what to do with it. It's a bit too beat up for me to restore. So, but this one, I also don't have a front grill. I considered going back and looking for a front grill, but I'm not sure if it's worth my time or not. Maybe it would be a good shop unit. I don't really know. It's kind of a shame because I really like this one. These Emerson radio units are kind of interesting in a way, just because of how they. Well, half the coil they suck and the other half they blow. I feel some of the cold air coming out of it, and it does actually feel pretty good. This thing has gotten way colder before, but we'll turn it off. Here's the model plate if anyone's wondering. I think I showed it in the original video when I got this unit. And now when it turns off, now it decides to get cold. Okay. Thank you very much for watching, and keep the breeze.